everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 2 with Flik the Mage. I've really not been looking forward to filming this part because it's bloody Shrine of Amana. As I was saying at the tail end of the last part, this is the worst section in the game. I haven't actually played for 2 days now because I've not been looking forward to filming this part that much. I hope to get through this area, only dying maybe say once, maybe if I'm lucky. But god damn, I hate this area. It's basically 3 sections. It's like going through 3 layers of hell. It starts off a bit easy on you, but then it just ramps up and ramps up and ramps up. And it just beats you down. I described this area to CR's brother Maz as the area of Dark Souls 2 designed to break you. It's designed to make you want to throw your controller out the window. It's the only area of the game that I feel... well, actually, towards the end there's one other that's a little bit like this, but this is the one that's definitely had the most work put into it, deliberately just to make you angry. And that's why I hate this area. It deliberately goes out of its way to be unfair, to be cheating. Oh, 2 bottle dust curbs, good. Oh, also, I forgot, I got so distracted by the fact that we're going through this nightmare of an area that I did a couple of, well, I did some farming of the flame magic users, the pyromancy users in Earthen Peak to farm up some more wilted dust curbs because I assumed I would need them for this area, and in doing so I had enough for say like a level or 2, and I decided to put it into attunement because I realised that if I want to get another spell slot I need to get attunement to 40. Although I did then notice if I go to Soul Spear I now have 3 of them. I was kind of always consciously aware that increasing attunement in this game also sometimes increases the number of spell uses. That's why I have 33 heavy soul arrows instead of 30. I just never kind of brought it up or had it at the forefront of my mind. So yeah, I put attunement up a little bit, so that's now why I have a 3rd soul spear. It's not that I've put on some other copy of the spell, because I mean each copy of the spell as standard comes with only 2. Right, so a lot of the Shrine of Amana is underwater, and if you walk carefully you can see where it's safe to walk and where it's not. You can also light a torch, which makes it far easier to see where you can safely walk in the water, but if you do that, little frog enemies, like you can kind of see a hump in the water in front of me now, they aggro you from much further away if you have a torch, so I will not be using a torch. Also, I mean it starts trolling you right from the off. I'm going to walk out here and get stabbed in the back. Watch this. From him there. Oh, target the guy. These guys are very fast. They also have a lot of defense considering they're wearing priest gear. They like parrying. They like stabbing. Oh, I did 27? Oh, alright, he counted as blocking even though he wasn't blocking. Bloody hell, if I was going to do 27 when he wasn't blocking, that would have been really bad. You can always tell where these frog type enemies are that get attracted by your torch if you have it lit, because there's like firefly effects above them. Oh good, that does hit him even if he's underwater. They inflict very quick bleed on you, so you have to be very cautious. If you go through the area kind of ramming the lock on button, you can usually tell where they are even if you don't quite catch them on your first go, or your first look I should say. And luckily because I'm a mage I can take them out at a very safe distance. And as I say, this area ramps up on you. It just gets harder and harder. This area here is the easiest of the 3 sections to Shrine of Amana. So if you're watching this so far thinking, well, what's the big deal? This seems pretty relatively easy. You ain't seen nothing yet to the levels of unfairness. In fact, I'm going to close this door in case anything tries to stab me in the back while I have a conversation with an NPC. So I'll be quiet for a second while we speak to Melfinito, I believe her name is.
We knew you were coming. And stop singing. We are Melfinito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long ago. We know nothing of the world outside, and why should we? For we will never leave. Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught. Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Okay, there we go. I think that's all her dialogue expanded upon now.
When we sing,
yeah, okay. Do not kill Melfinito. Why? Because through keeping her and her doppelgangers alive, you gain the ability, should you ever run out of human effigies, as in you have none in your inventory, none in your storage at all, to be turned human for absolutely free. So do not kill Melfinito. And I think there's another guy right on the left or right of this door. Let me see here. No, it seems fine. There is a chest on the side of the house, that much I remember for sure. So we'll open this, make sure we're not going to get attacked. Seems okay. Crimson water, don't really need. And this next bit, sniping with my magic is probably going to be a really good idea. Unless I can just aggro... Well, hang on, is there any lizard men so close that they'll aggro me? Doesn't seem like it, so that's fine. I want to just aggro one of these guys up ahead, because fighting all three at once would be suicide. The front guy should... Oh, hang on, there's a... Target the damn lizard man, thank you. Let's just get rid of him, first of all. We'll ease forward ever so slightly. I know I can aggro just the front one. I know I can, because I've done this. Come on. Come on, you're probably still too far away for me to snipe. Oh, I thought that was one of them aggroing. Nope, it was a bloody ghost. He's running away from them. Right, let's try and aggro just him. Excellent. Oh, must remember I have my bow equipped. If you didn't catch the last part, I'll just say once again that if you want Shrine of Amana to be much, much easier, invest in the stats required to wield any bow, doesn't really matter the stats of the bow, and buy a crap ton of poison arrows from Gavlan in Doors of Pharos. Or, you know, one of his previous locations if you've never actually moved him. Now, can I snipe another one? I really don't want to fight both at once. I really, really don't. Oh, hang on, if I snipe with Soul Spear, that's got a longer range, right? Because it's a sniping spell. Excellent. And we'll go back to this. I like that they get stunned. The irony of that will be apparent in the next area onwards. Right. One more to go. Easy enough. There might be poison guys close enough that will aggro when I get to this section, but too late because here he comes. Yeah, they are actually... they've got pretty decent poise when you fight them in melee. I'm really surprised that their poise doesn't stay true when you hit them with magic. I'm glad, given that I'm a mage, but still. We'll just pick up all these items, make sure I'm not accidentally aggroing undue attention, and that's actually going to finish the first section of Shrine of Amana. The easiest section by a country mile. Keep that in mind. It gets hard from this point on. And God, is it annoying. But we do also have a bonfire. Not quite straight away as soon as we go into the next area. In fact, I just realised I forgot about this room. There's a room on the left filled with like 6 of those poison guys. Not poison guys, sorry, the frogmen, the bleed ones. And I am running out of magic, but I am also going to get a bonfire soon, so I think it's safe to use a harder hitting spell to make sure I thin the numbers before they all aggro. I think you have to get like right in their face for them to aggro when you're not wearing a torch, but if you come around this corner and you have a torch out, they will all come for you, and they will probably murder you, so just keep that in mind. Nice and easy. This is safe. What does this say? Fatty? Oh, because this looks like you can fit through but you can't. Right, yeah, that'll be why. I can't remember what we get in here, but let's find out, I suppose. Twinkling Titanite, good. And 3 smooth and silky stones. I've never done it on camera, but smooth and silky stones, both iterations of them, prism stones and petrified somethings, can all be given to the 2 crows in things betwixt up the ladder you can kick down. That's where their nest is. Right. So, when you go through this door, on the left there will be a pain in the ass mage who can snipe you with homing soul bolts from absolutely miles away. And that's one of many. There's also bleed lizards in the water, but there's also a bonfire. I'm going to just try and run to the bonfire, because it's basically right ahead and slightly to the right. I'll get aggroed by at least one bleed monster frog thing, but I want the bonfire. And over there is the mage, like dead ahead of me right now. She's already firing. They have amazing heat-seeking ability. Like, see, that curved so well to get me. Why on earth would you put your summoning sign here? You have to be a right masochist, I mean, or exceptionally helpful to want to help someone through this area. Because it is just hell. And we will rest to get my spells back. And then we begin the arduous process of getting through the Shrine of Amana. It's going to be slow. I can't blame you if you get bored and skip ahead a little bit. But what we are going to do is snipe the mages that can see you from farther away than you will ever be able to lock on. Excuse the dog barking also. That includes using binocular sniping, by the way. You have to use a bow. You just have to. You will feel justified in doing this if you try and get through this area without doing what I am now doing. Because these bitches can see you if you're miles away. They will see you before you can see them. And yeah, actually they don't do as much damage to me. I was letting it hit me a couple of times to test. On a melee build, that will do double that damage. Keep in mind I have mage stats, so my mage has defensive bonuses against magic attacks, which they obviously spam. But that's not even well, actually no, that is the worst thing about them, that they can see you from miles away and that their spells have astonishingly good heat-seeking ability. But they also do a heal, so if they're ever surrounded by the melee types, they keep them alive. Now I am moving slowly, because I know it's very hard to see them amongst the reeds also. I know that, I think that's one of them right there. Let me just fire one arrow to test. I've made sure that I have enough arrows that even if I waste 50, I'm still going to have enough to get through this area. Let me just walk out then, because I know... Ah, there she is. She's on the other side of this pillar. Seeing their staffs is actually the easiest way to see them. Yeah, I'm not surprised my individual shots aren't doing a lot of damage, but get poison to proc on them and they will die. You don't even need to worry after this point. There we go. We'll just let it tick away on them and she will die. Right, so that's the first two of many mages that we're going to have to be killing with this method out the way. There's also a lizard guy in there. Let me just test. Is there another mage? The other annoying thing is they can start firing at you before they load in because the view distance is pretty bad on consoles. That's the infuriating thing. Also, I kind of want to get rid of this bleeding... Lock on to him, please. Lock on. He's right there. Thank you. Just get rid of him because he's right there. Any other ones that I should worry about? We're going to stick to the paths mostly because that way I know I'm safe. Because if I need to check whether the water is safe to walk on, I'm not lighting a torch, so I'm going to have to kind of get closer to my TV and stand above it so that the brightness increases. I don't know how that works, but it does. For the most part, if there's reeds like this, you're basically safe. Although sometimes the water does suddenly go down a little bit and scare you, like it did to me just there. I think this is fine. There's no other mages, so we're going to get our shield out, we're going to walk around. There might be bleed monsters. I'm pressing on the lock on constantly because it will catch any that come around behind me. Yeah, this next room has a lot of guys, but do you see the fog wall just kind of through there? There is another bonfire right there. And keep in mind, I am cheesing the hell out of this area. I am doing the most tacky thing you can possibly do to get through this area easily, which is abuse enemy AI and poison arrows. And I don't feel a damn bit of shame doing it. Why? Because I tried to get through this area without doing that. I managed it, eventually. But it is the worst experience in my life, in this game, anyway. And it brought back all the things I hated about Dark Souls, because Dark Souls was full of areas like this where it's deliberately designed to piss you off rather than offer you a fair challenge. Iron Keep is a fair challenge in my opinion. What other hard areas? The Gutter is a fair challenge in my opinion. Shrine of Amana is not. It reminds me the most of Dark Souls, so that is why I was more than happy to find a way to do this far easier. Now we should be able to see at least one more maiden, but I'm having trouble spotting her at this distance. We're going to have to turn this corner. Now let me just... I'm going to have to move closer to my TV. Hang on. Right, it's safe to walk around this corner. The bloody draw distance isn't helping because I know I'm going to get sniped as soon as I go around here from somewhere. Oh, from there. That's not the only place. Oh, okay, you're just going to get stuck in mid-air. Arrow, fine. At least we'd get to get... Oh, yeah, okay, we get a really nice close-up of what poison arrows look like right now. Now, it should be 4 to poison. I'm going to fire an extra one anyway because I want to make sure she dies. Now I could talk a bit about the boss of this area a little bit. I do hope to fight and kill the boss in this part. There's only... I don't know what I was saying there. There is an NPC summon for this boss, is the sentence I was going to say. And the NPC summon is at the hut there. Now that doesn't mean the boss is right after that. There's a whole other section of this area to do once you get to that hut. I have no idea... Well, actually, no, I do have a theory about why the NPC summon is there. I think the NPC summon is there not for the boss. I think the NPC summon is there to help you get through the worst area of Shrine of Amana by being a bullet sponge. That's my opinion. Also, I'm going to get shot in a second because I know there's one more that I can't see yet. Where is she? Where is she? And, oh, also there's a hippo over there that I can snipe with poison arrows also, but I want to get rid of this guy first, I think. The one saving grace with doing this as this character is I'm taking much less damage when I do get hit by their spells. That is a great thing. Also, why did I just try and dual wield binoculars? That is not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to poison a hippo. He'll need to get poisoned twice, probably. Also, why are you standing on my bed, dog? I'm going to have to move my TV controller in a moment, because if she accidentally turns off my TV while I'm trying to have a fight with something, that'll be really bad. So there we go. I'll just grab the TV remote and move it under there. So the hippo will not actually get to you, because I'm so far away his AI keeps on resetting because Dark Souls AI, I guess. Can I see any of the other... No, it doesn't look like I can. Maya, what the hell are you doing? She's just kind of lying on her bed, lying on my bed, not her bed, staring at me. Oh, damn it. The hippo went out of range. Okay, we're going to need to move a little bit. Where the hell is he going? I've never had him walk around the pillars before. Just be very cautious, because I know there's a bloody mage here somewhere. Also, if you ever consider invading another player in this area, you deserve to be publicly flogged. Because it would just be a pure dick move to invade somebody in this area. In fact, there's no area worse. Although what would be very funny is if you did invade someone in this area and they happen to have the item you can use which makes enemies aggressive to enemy phantoms. Player phantoms that have invaded. That would be hilarious to see. I really should have possibly gone and checked. You get those items, by the way, by going to some of the dead giants in Forest of Fallen Giants, and sometimes seeds have grown on them, and that's where it's the seed that you use to do that. I don't know what triggers their growth. Also, I totally forgot, now that I've got 4 old ones killed, I haven't gone back to things betwixt, have I? Because you can speak to the Firekeeper sisters and they give you a chunk of human effigies for getting the king... Oh wait, no, yeah, it's getting the king's seal. I haven't got the king's seal yet. I've got the 4 Great One souls, but I haven't got the king's seal, because I haven't met the king yet. Oh, there's a... Quickly. No, don't try and dual wield the binoculars. Right, she hasn't actually seen us yet, amazingly. Actually, she's so far away her animations aren't playing, which is very funny. But despite that, she is still able to snipe me with a spell. And keep in mind the lock-on distance for player spells. Now, you can roll just as they're about to hit you, and that's the easiest way to avoid them, but keep in mind when you're mostly wading through water, you can't evade as well. You evade slower, you get less invincibility frames. I think you... Oh, there's an important area over there if you have a certain item, but I don't have the item, so I'm not going over there. Now, let me just see here. I think that was the last mage in this half of this area, but we do have the other half to contend with. I might summon the NPC just for the hilarity of watching her get annihilated by mages. Now, there's a melee guy there. I want to aggro him. Oh, ideally I want to poison him, but I don't think I'll poison him. No, he's too swift. Or too erratic, I guess is the correct thing to say, so the poison won't build up on him. Shoot where he's going to be. Nope. Okay, fine, we're going to do this the hard way. I'm actually kind of glad I could drag him all the way here, though, because I thought he wouldn't let me have... Oh, I'm so glad he gets stunned by spells, too. Now, I was actually blocking there, but I guess it decided no. And look how much damage 2 swings from him did, so... Oh, crap, he's not dead. Oh, actually, even if he blocks, this will kill him, so that's fine. Yeah, so 2 hits from him did over half my health, so his 3-hit combo would indeed kill me if I get caught by it, so I'm going to need to be very cautious about that. Now, is there anything else I can see at this range? The draw distance probably means no, and this next area is really bad because it basically is all water. Let me just... Oh, hello, bleed thing. Frogman with your weird tongue. Any more? Any more? I'm actually glad they're very weak to magic. Or maybe my magic stats are just too high. Now, can you walk around this house? Because there's no real reason for me to go in the door. Oh, hello. I will always assume that my bow is immediately ready. So I will constantly dual wield my binoculars. I think this is one of 3 mages in the next half of this section. And once again, this is the middle section of the map. Why isn't she firing spells at me? That's weird. This is the middle section of Shrine of Amana. The final area is much worse. It also has a NPC invasion. Because, as I was saying, anybody who invades in Shrine of Amana is a dick. From Software is a bit of a dick. In here we have absolutely nothing from memory. Oh yeah, we have the summoning sign for the NPC. We also have a Sunbro sign. You are crazy! You're absolutely crazy. Why on earth would you ever want to do that? You're mad. What I might do is try and get to the next bonfire, but not activate it, but not rest at it, so then I can come back, get the NPC, and maybe drag it to the boss. Bear with me a second here. Just making sure I'm not about to get ganked. I don't see any spells coming my way. There will be frogmen in the water. So the thing that makes this particular section bad is because there's a drop down amongst these ruins, so if you go around the far side to try and snipe some of the mages, magi, whatever, you can't get back up as easily as you might think you can or should. This is the section where you actually get back up on this bit of staircase here, and I'm looking for a frog creature because every time I've started sniping mages from this spot, I always get attacked in the ass by one of the frog things, the bleeders. And I don't know where it came from. I'm ramming the lock-on button and it's not finding anything, so... Alright, I guess we'll risk it. We'll get our bow ready and we're going to move forward to the end of this platform. Oh, there's the mage there. I saw her. She hasn't seen me because she's not facing this way, but she'll start firing in a second. Or maybe not. Huh. The 1.03 or 04 patch hasn't landed yet. No, not right now. She is firing it. To be expected. And we'll just let her HP tick away. I think there's two more. There's definitely two melee guys blocking the fog wall up ahead. That's for damn sure. I killed the one that was already there. This must be the section where you get attacked by one of the bleed creatures. It must be. Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Right, we got rid of that problem. There's one of the melee guys in the distance, but I think there's still... Oh, there's the mage. I've forgotten she's already firing at me. Screw it, I'll just have to tank the damage. I need to make sure I poison her. She's poisoned? Yeah, she's poisoned. I fired one more by accident, but that's fine. And then we'll tank it, although we are going to take damage through it because this shield does not have good magic defense. And she's dead. Right, so that should leave... Oh, I thought that was her souls coming to me. Damn it. That should leave one melee guy and two mage. No, other way around. One mage, two melee. Right there. Can I drag him from here, I wonder? That would be amazingly helpful if I could. Oh, it triggered the mage. God damn it. Can I poison the mage? She's the one that likes to spam healing, unlike all the others. One more arrow. One more arrow. Got her. In the nick of time. Suck on that. And that. I forgot how much I loved Greatsword. Or Soul Greatsword. I think I killed that mage, so that should mean there's only one melee guy. Sorry, I need to look close to the TV again. Right, safe to walk here. Safe to walk here. Okay, I should be fine now. There's the other melee guy right there. Can I drag him from here? Oh, also there's a ring I want over there. Right, well let's do what we're doing first. I'm going to activate the next bonfire before I do anything risky. Yeah, come play with me, melee guy. If I can poison you, that'd be amazing. Oh, I totally did. Fantastic. Here, suck on this. Yeah. And he dropped his gloves. Right, I'm going to go get the bonfire first, but then I'm going to come back and go through there because there's a ring I want. Right. Safe, safe, safe. Oh, not safe. 800 damage, Jesus. Be wary of trio, then bonfire. Well, yeah, I've already killed the trio. I believe that's just alluring skulls up there, so I'm not going to bother going for them. Right. Bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. But don't rest at it, just activate it. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there's a bunch of these poison mushroom guys to get through as well. The last area isn't particularly long, but it is by far the hardest because it's the most condensed area of a bunch of mages that can all see you from everywhere. Coupled with a NPC invasion, and the NPC invader is a mage as well, who is not affected by the water that you wade through. And there's also the poison things, obviously. I'd actually be genuinely impressed with myself if I'm able to get the NPC into the boss fight. I don't even know. I don't even remember this NPC. I summoned it once on my very first playthrough. She helped. Is it a she? I think it is a she. She got me through that middle section I just did by basically being a bullet sponge, giving me time to run up to the mages and shoot them, slash them rather. But other than that, she was worthless. So I couldn't even tell you what fighting style she has. But there we go. That is the second bonfire in Shrine of Amana. This is the best respite. By the way, if you ever find the boss of this area difficult, and if I fail the boss in this part, it'll probably be the next part I kill her. What you can keep on doing is sniping the mages in the next area and then resting over and over until the point that they don't come back. Then you've got a straight run to the boss with absolutely nothing in your way. Just use a amber herb for now. I'll use a higher tier one before the boss, assuming I get to the boss. Now we're going to backtrack just a little bit. Just over here, and I am going to need to look at the floor again to make sure that I'm not going to kill myself by falling in a bottomless pit. If I hug the wall at this section, I should be totally safe. What does this say? Treasure ahead, but visions of tough enemy. Yep, it's guarded by another Cyclops guy. Just going to blow those away. Equip Soul Spear. Oh, hang on, I need one more. We're going to back up. We're going to equip Soul Spear, and then we're going to say, "Hello, Mr. Hippopotamus. How was your day? Please die." Oh crap! I missed the last one. He shouldn't actually come all the way out. Oh, I stand totally corrected. Uh oh. I didn't realise he could actually come all the way out. Why did that not lock on? Why did that not lock on? Jesus. Magic, you constantly get on my nerves. Oh, right, if he drops something there, that should mean it's safe. Let me just walk very slowly. It is. Soul of a Brave Warrior. I suppose that's apt, given what I've just been doing. Hug the right wall. Oh no, I wasted the spell. Damn. And we get a pointless singer's dress, which looks like a wedding dress, but more importantly, we get life ring +2, which is a straight up 70-ish more HP. So, thank you. Not a terribly great ring for a mage, I must admit, but I kind of use the same ring setup across all my characters, believe it or not, and it works for me, so that's kind of why I'm sticking to it. Oh, right, yeah, we'll go back and get the NPC now as well. Possibly a pointless endeavour, but we shall see. I can't remember their name. I think they're a female. They're melee based, I'm fairly certain. Let's see then. Felicia the Brave, it is a female. She's using a good tower shield and a greatsword in the knight's gear. Again, I don't really know why she exists where she exists. But we have her. Whether or not she'll be of any help, she might help me against the NPC invader, if nothing else. Or she could accidentally fall in one of the water bits where it's a fatal drop. Who knows? We'll see, I guess. Right, just follow me, Felicia. This way. Or you can go that way, that's fine too. Don't listen to me, I'm not like I'm your owner or anything. I mean, I technically am. You're in my world. I don't want to go too far ahead in case she tries to cut across to get to me. Let's follow the blue reeds and we'll be safe. We are nearing 30 minutes here, so I'm going to push on through the last area relatively quick, hopefully. But for that, we're going to need to do the old bow spam. And we'll start sniping almost straight away. No, hang on, is she catching up? She is catching up, good, good. And it begins. So there's 3 mages between us and the area before the boss. This is the first that you can see from here. I can't believe that's so high. Oh, she's actually using a lance. Nice. I don't know which lance that is unless it's just the default. Yeah, let's just stand here and have a conversation about your lance while I kill a mage with poison. It's pretty funny, right? No? No. The NPC will not invade until I get a bit deeper in, although I think to snipe the next mage I need to go so deep that it will spawn. This is even deeper water here, by the way, and you have to be very, very cautious if you try and explore for items that you're not accidentally about to plunge to your death. She's doing slightly more damage with her spells than the ones in the previous area too. Oh no, the NPC didn't run in, did she? Oh, of course she bloody did. Come back here, Felicia. I poisoned them. Come back here, please. Also note that her doing that didn't actually summon the NPC phantom, so that's good, so they don't react to your support. Oh, you triggered a poison thing, because that's what's coming through the water right there. I don't know why that didn't lock on, but whatever. They're super weak to magic, doesn't matter. And that other mage died, right? Okay, next on the agenda, the NPC invader. He's a mage, I'm a mage. We should have things in common as well as an even fight, in theory. He uses a hex that does lots of damage. Where is he? Come on, trigger the spawn. Oh. Felicia, honestly, stop going after every little enemy you see. We've got a bigger fish to fry once he actually decides to invade. There is a third mage right there, but I know the NPC phantom is going to come in, so I'm trying to spawn him without... There we go. Right, now the real fight begins. Where am I? There's where I want. And that was a hex. That was a hex and a half. Felicia, don't get stun locked. Felicia, please. Please. Alright, he's just going to pick on my bloody phantom, so I have to bring the fight to him, sadly. Oh, he's ultra resistant to magic. Oh wait, no, he was blocking that first one. That's fine. Nice. Yeah, kick the crap out of him, Felicia. Don't know why it automatically changed my target there, but it did. Oh, actually, she is doing a good job, and I will save her from this cheating mage bitch by poisoning her and making her hit me instead. She's doing even more damage with her magic. Oh, the NPC Phantom has ran like a mile away. Oh, that is an impressive spell. I don't want to get hit by that. I want that spell. Oh, let's get you on this side. Oh, stop blocking. Thank you. Oh. Come on, die! Gotcha. Felicia, are you okay? Stop going after every... Oh, god damn it. Right, now I need to be very careful, so you might hear that my voice has changed. It's because I'm above my microphone now, looking at the floor on the screen, so I know where it's safe to walk, because I need an item from all the way over there, because I know for a fact that it's a spell I can use. Also, I should probably help her. There. So this should be a straight run to there. Safe, it's safe. Safe, safe, safe. Protect me, Felicia. Oh, this is a drop right here. I can definitely see the stark difference there. So be very careful coming around here for this item. And it is Homing Crystal Soul Mass. So it's a much better version of the homing spell that creates the little dots around you. And I'm looking forward to giving it a go. However, I'm not going to do that now, because that would respawn all these mages, and I really don't want to kill them again. We've basically got a straight run to the boss now. Maybe we'll get jumped by some poison guys, so I'm going to walk cautiously. But mage-wise, we've killed them all, including the NPC. That's a straight drop to death on the right there as well. Yeah, you're at about half health, aren't you? Did you heal? I could have sworn she had less health than that. And through here is a corrupted Melfinito, who you can talk to by examining her. And she'll just disappear. Like so. And then we're at the boss. And I guess we'll have a quick look around to see if there's any summoning stones for some bros in particular. If there isn't, we can just tackle the boss. The boss is not too hard if you fight cautiously. If you try and get greedy with your attacks, she will punish you. And I think it's a she, although it's really hard to tell. It's the Demon of Song, I believe her name is. It's something of song, anyway. How come Masterless Glencour is the only NPC in the game that heals with an Estus? If it would infinitely make all the NPCs a slightly bit better if they healed outside of combat. And we will wait for... We'll wait for another 1 minute. If no summoning signs appear, I will just go in as is. So this boss can make itself invincible by hiding itself in kind of like a frog-like shell. You can only do direct damage when our kind of nightmarish witch face comes out with her huge arms. So ideally what you want to do is bait an attack out in front of her, wait until the attack plays out, and then do a bit of damage before she makes herself invincible again. But also, her attacks are very slow and very layered, so even though it looks like her combo ends, there's often a follow-up that you aren't quite expecting. So be very, very aware of this. Also, I just realised my branch is actually close to breaking, so I'll use a repair powder. Perfect. 30 more seconds, I'm waiting, and then we're just going to go for it. If I die, that'll be the conclusion to this part, and next time we'll pick it up again, trying again. It is loading, so it might be trying to get a summoning sign to appear. I mean, maybe Felicia will do amazing things. I've never had her at this boss before. She's always died before I got to it. Yeah, I don't think any are appearing. I'm uploading, so that probably won't be helping with their appearance. Right, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to fire my soul spears. I only have 2 because... Oh, hang on, I'll use another bloody... I want 3 of them. There we go. She starts very far away from you singing, and until you get close or you hit her, she won't stop singing. So I can probably get off 2, if not all 3, soul spears by sniping. Yeah, it doesn't look like any. Alright, we're going to do this with just the NPC. We're going for it. Let's go. Demon of Song. I failed this fight the very first time I got to it because I thought you had to stay on this little ledge that you start on and that the rest of the place was a plummet, a drop. Oh dear, she doesn't take much damage from magic at all, does she? But actually you can safely walk in the water. It's just that obviously your evasive abilities are reduced when in the water. So you want to bait out an attack, or the NPC can do it. You wait until the attack's over. She usually does sweeping hand motions. There's usually a third. I think this will fire too slow to her. Yeah, I need to fire that more premature. That's not good. Oh, here comes the swipe. Yeah, see what I mean? That third attack is so slow compared to the... Oh, there's a fourth! I didn't realise she did a fourth. Felicia's doing good damage, but... I mean, if she was at full health when I went into this fight... And actually, I just realised I'm a mage, so why the hell am I not hitting her from miles away? Ah, because you eke out attacks like that, for example, which are not as easy... Oh, she's going to turn and face the NPC. I don't know if she has any kind of tail swipe. I've never actually been directly behind her before. Yep, Felicia, you... Oh, eking out another one of these. I'm going to end up missing with all my attacks. She also has a projectile attack, by the way. She shoots, I think, dark infused water at you. This could do a lot of damage. Actually, Felicia is taking barely any damage at all from her attacks. I'm very impressed with how she performs. Maybe that's why she's so far back, because she's so effective. As a tank, I mean, not as a damage dealer, really. Now I have to get... Can you turn her this way so that I've got room? No, it seems not. Yes, Felicia, come this way. Felicia, come this way. Hang on, I should be able to get a good view from there. Just spam. Cast like you've never cast before. Felicia's going to go down, actually. She took a lot of damage from that attack. Things are going to get tough when she's dead. I started firing at exactly the right time there. Uh oh. No! Oh, well, there we go. That's her done. Right, so now we go back to doing what I was originally saying. We eke out her appearance. We wait until she does all the hand swipes. And we run in. Oh, one more of them is going to do it. Right, eke out another attack. Come on, poke your head out. What are you doing? Why aren't you poking your head out? There we go. Do your attack. Do your three-pronged attack if you want. Is it all three? Nope, it's just two. Get in there, kill her. Kill her. Yes! Demon of Song done in one. Whew, Shrine of Amana done in one video, Jesus. So we got the Keyblade. I'm going to equip it just to show you what it looks like because it's very funny. It's a Keyblade. Where is it? Key to embedded. Key to embedded. I looked past it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't have enough stats. I don't care. It's Keyblade! Unfortunately, if you want to hold on to it, you can't free the Melfinito that was trapped in Dranlink Castle that I'll go show you before... Well, I showed you in a previous part, but I mean, I'll go rescue her in this part before I finish. And the reason, as I was saying, that you want to do that is because once you've freed the Melfinito and killed Demon of Song, if you come over here, and bear with me again because I need to walk on the safe path because there's death on either side at this point. Yeah, if you come to the bonfire, it's in here. Up the stairs here, there's a door. Open the door. There's some hollows to kill as well as a necromancer, but then you'll get to a shrine with another Melfinito at it. The one that you free from Dranlink Castle, I believe, once you do that. And if you have absolutely no human effigies left, and you are hollow, if you go and pray at that shrine, you will be made human again for free. And it's very worthwhile if you need to do co-op to kill a boss, etc. But we'll keep on pushing on to the next proper area that we're going to be handling, and then from there I'll teleport to Dranlink in order to free the one I'm talking of. Illusionary wall, a wall charmer, you liar. Right, we'll go down a long lift. Oh, and I must equip that new spell as well. Now, what am I going to replace and put in Homing Soulmass? I don't think I have enough souls to get enough levels to get another attunement slot. I need attunement to 40, it's only at 33. I have enough for 2 levels, so yeah. Might get rid of Soul Bolt. I do like it. I think it looks badass. And also, once you do actually cast it, you can roll, because it's kind of, the ball in the air is the thing that does the spell, so after you put the ball in the air, you can move. But, it casts very slowly, or maybe my casting speed is to blame. I think Homing Crystal Soulmass is probably going to do more practical damage. And then I can put Soul Bolt back in once I have an extra space. So we're in the Undead Crypt. This is the next proper area of the game. And round here is an item. Round the other side is a bonfire. And from there we'll be going to Dranlink Castle. I am so glad that I got Shrine of Amana done in one video. I am so very glad. I know we're at 40 minutes here, so it's a long video, but I'm so very glad. Yeah, we'll get rid of Soul Bolt for now. Crystal Homing Soulmass is there. It needs 32 int, which I obviously have. I'll take that for now. Oh, I wanted to travel. Damn it. I'll test the spell as we're on the long-ass elevator up to where the key to the embedded goes. We want Dranlink Castle. We want the 4th bonfire. Oh dear, oh dear. You also get a ring that makes you look human even if you're hollow from freeing the Melfinito up here. Basically pointless, but I guess it's something to have. Right. So that was the worst area in the game in my opinion. Does that mean that there's not any difficult areas to go? No, there is still challenges to face. But that is the area that if you don't come prepared is just an absolute nightmare. And I hope that if you haven't been watching the whole series and you just happen to see a part called Shrine of Amana, you watch this to see if you got some tips on how to get through it. I hope I helped, and I certainly hope you get through it far easier than I did the first time I was tackling it. Also, let's see what Homing Crystal Soul Mask looks like. So basically they're slightly bigger, but I think when they fire they might burst into bigger blasts. Fortunately we're not going to see that because there's no enemies here. Oh yeah, they do kind of spike a little bit as well. But yeah, I'm hoping because the crystal spells are generally the higher tier sorceries if it says crystal. So I'm hoping that the damage these things are going to do will serve us greatly once we start exploring the next area. Right, I'm going to stab the key to the embedded into the embedded's face now if you don't mind. Once you do this you lose the key, as I said, so if you want a keyblade weapon you can't do this. Yep, we unlocked his face, which in turn unlocks the door. And speaking to the Milfinito will get us the ring I alluded to, and will also send her to the shrine I talked about. You may need to be hollow to open the doors to the shrine, by the way. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, there we go, she's freed. Oh yeah, I could technically do my levels on camera, but as I said, I'm just going to put them into attunement, so you don't really need to see that, I don't think. Plus it's going to take me like another minute to get back to the bonfire, because this elevator is so slow and I don't want to waste my last homeward bone just yet. So I will say thank you for watching, thank you for sticking with this series. Please, please, please do leave a comment and a thumbs up. It helps with search rankings, it helps let me know that you still love watching the series, and I'm enjoying doing it. I'm still thoroughly addicted. So I'm going to go now, thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now.